Hello everyone in the cosplay community, this is Shadow Lovely, recording the first of hopefully many to come cosplay vlogs. I haven't done any of this sort yet, so I'm hoping this goes on without a hitch. Alright, today I actually have a topic, which is surprising. Today's topic is going to be cosplay and fitness. Also, diet-related things. Really unhealthy trend that I have noticed when frequenting cosplay discussion sites, cosplay forums, etc. is there is an alarming amount of pro-anorexia. Just pro-anorexia everything in the cosplay community. And I think that that is a subculture, I guess. That is a subculture that can kind of be identified with in pretty much any photography or fashion-based industry, which is really what cosplay is. It is a fashion-based industry for those who are serious about it. But it's a really frightening and kind of discouraging trend that I'm seeing. On the other hand, I am going to say there is a way to dress and cosplay appropriately for the size that you are. I am not a size 2 runway model. Therefore, I really shouldn't be running around in like Yoko Littner cosplays. But that's something that I see all the time. I go to a convention or I go to a cosplay meetup, I will see like 300-pound Yoko Littners. No one really wants to see a 300-pound Yoko Littner, okay? Now, on the same hand, I wouldn't mind seeing like, like a 300-pound Disney princess or something that is, can be fitted to be flattering for every body type. Every body type has a flattering clothing style. And I'm all about confidence, but you kind of bring it on yourself if you don't dress your body appropriately. Same thing with everyday clothing wear. There are certain things you wear that make you appear bigger than others, even small girls. They need to learn how to dress their bodies appropriately too, to maybe accentuate parts of their bodies that they would like to be accentuated. But the thing is, a lot of people go into cosplaying as just, oh, I love this costume, I really want to wear this costume. But if you're really serious about being taken seriously as a cosplayer, you need to learn to dress your body. And that can be more difficult if you're bigger, if you've got some meat on your bones. I've got some meat on my bones, I'm not afraid to say it. But leading into that, we'll use that as an introduction to talk about the nicer side of the health and fitness side of cosplay. Obviously, I am very anti-anorexia. I don't believe that a woman needs to be a size 1 to be beautiful. I think size 1 women are beautiful, and I've seen beautiful size 16 women. It's all about how you carry yourself. And like I said, dressing your body appropriately. Something that is extremely unhealthy is the media image that to be successful or to be considered beautiful, you have to be small. The smaller, the better. And you know what? That's just not true. Everyone is a different size and a different shape, and not one of those is the perfect shape. But on that note, I would also like to say I am very pro-fitness. My biggest vice is I am a boredom eater. When I am bored, when I have nothing to do, I eat. I go to the fridge and I start munching. And that is not healthy. It's gotten me in a lot of bad health situations. That and the quality of what we eat. On the same hand that it's not good to eat unhealthy foods, it's also not healthy to eat healthy foods in large quantities. Say you're eating like oranges. You can eat 200 oranges a day. Just because they're healthy doesn't mean that they won't add up. There's about, let's just say, I know this is wrong, but a ballpark figure, 100 calories per orange. Okay, 200 oranges. A lot of calories. That's way more calories than you need in a day. Just because all you ate was healthy stuff doesn't mean you're going to lose weight or you're going to be healthy. Alright? Also, there are extreme fad diets. Like, there are the most extreme that, like, supermodels use, where you drink lemonade with cayenne pepper and maple syrup, which is awful, by the way. I have tried it. I've tried pretty much everything in the book, and it's terrible. Or, like, no carbs. The thing about a no-carb diet, I've been there, I've tried it, is you do lose weight. You lose weight very rapidly. But the second you put a donut in your mouth, or a bagel, or some crackers, or anything that has carbs in it, well, that weight will come back, and more. So a no-carb diet is not healthy either. Low carb is just as effective, plus if you ration it correctly, it can help you lose more weight and keep it off. Because keeping it off is 100% more difficult than actually losing it, which seems ridiculous because it's so ridiculously hard to lose weight to begin with. Another thing is fitness. I'm just going to state, I am extremely lazy. Exercising is one of, well, when I'm not motivated, exercising is one of my least favorite things to do ever. But there is a statement that holds very true, and that is a body in motion stays in motion. So once you can get yourself motivated to get off the couch, mine's the bed. I sit on the bed and I play video games for forever. Once you can get yourself motivated to do that, you want to do it more often. You want to exercise more often. It's a good snowball effect. So, you know, and I like I said, if I can disguise exercise as something fun, I'll do it. If I can, like, I just gotta connect for my Xbox, and that doesn't seem like it would be a whole lot of exercise, but it is. It's a whole lot of exercise. See, I'm masking it as something that I really enjoy, which is video games. You know, when it comes to stuff like running on the elliptical, I guess that's what you do on an elliptical, ellipticizing, whatever it is that you do on an elliptical, or running on a treadmill, something like that, I don't like that because that seems like work, and I don't really enjoy working. That's just the facts. If I can hide it as something that I actually enjoy doing, I'm way more likely to do it. So get out, and if you like playing with your animals, go play with your dog for an hour in the yard. Go swimming. Swimming is like the best way to mask exercise. Seems like you're just having fun, but you're actually burning a ton of calories. It's pretty awesome. Other things, you know, sometimes to, you know, get certain areas of your body in shape, you do have to do stuff you don't enjoy, like the elliptical or lifting weights or something like that. But do some research, find out how to exercise the parts of your body that you want to tone up. My biggest problem area is my arms. Okay, I'm not even going to show you my arms. I hate my arms. They're a really difficult area to tone up. I have lots of muscle in my arms. I have very strong arms. However, that is where I store most of my extra weight. That and my face. That's another place that's very difficult to lose weight in. Other than that, I hold my weight pretty evenly all over my body. You just gotta find out what certain things will help the certain areas that you're trying to get help with. And another thing is to have a health/fitness buddy. Have someone to talk to, because it is really hard to stay healthy if you are the only person doing it. Exercising is a bajillion times more fun with someone else. You know what? Don't find a super skinny fit friend to exercise with, because then you're just gonna feel bad the whole time. Find someone who's in the same boat you are, who has the same struggles you do, and you know what? Nothing works unless you commit to it. If you choose to do something like fitness, it's not gonna be a 2-week thing. You can't just diet for 2 weeks and then expect to be in shape for the rest of your life. You need to make a life change. I need to make a life change. I'm gonna say that right now. I have been trying really difficultly, I've been trying really hard the last couple of weeks to rein in my eating habits and to get into shape, to tone up for A-Fest, which is in a couple months. I am currently doing not necessarily a low carb diet. I kind of created the routine myself, a carb rationing diet. I eat my carbohydrates in the morning. I only eat complex carbohydrates, which means multigrain, etc., etc. Nothing processed like potato chips, nuts, all those yummy things. I eat my carbohydrates the most in the morning. I allow myself some carbohydrates for lunch. When it comes dinner time or anywhere close to bedtime, no carbohydrates. I eat proteins like meat and eggs and cheese and all that, and vegetables, lots of vegetables. Also, another thing for the low carbohydrate, make sure you incorporate good carbohydrates, like the carbohydrates you get from fruits and nuts and all those good things. Like I said, if you completely eliminate carbohydrates, as soon as you put a bagel in your mouth, you're gonna gain that weight right back. Learn the mechanics of weight loss. You know, it takes 3,000 calories to gain or lose a pound. Say you eat 2,000 calories a day. Dropped it down to, let's do the minimum. The minimum that you should ever eat is 1,200 calories a day if you're a woman. Because if you drop any lower than that, your body will go into an anorexic state. And it's the same thing as not eating carbohydrates. You will put that stuff right back on as soon as you start eating again, like eating, you know, junk food again. Also, let yourself cheat once in a while. If you completely starve yourself of the stuff that you enjoy, the second you're allowed to eat it again, or you allow yourself to eat it again, you're gonna eat a ton of it, and it's not good. Try to, you know, not do that. Or binging. And usually, binging leads to is purging. Whether it be exercise purging or, you know, the worst case scenario, bulimia type purging. Not a good situation, and you want to stay away from it. I don't remember where I was going with that, beforehand. Oh yeah, the my diet thing. Another thing is to just, if you have like a vice, like my vice is carbs, love carbs and sweets. If you have a vice, replace that with something healthy. If you replace, say you drink soda a lot, replace 1 soda a day with water or tea. That can save you so many calories. I've also been trying to live by the 1/4 rule. When I was younger, like a kid, I was always taught to make a happy plate, which means you eat everything and you don't waste anything. Because of that, I don't really condone wasting food at all. So I try to finish everything on my plate, which really isn't healthy all the time. I'm trying to live by the 1/4 rule, which means leave 1/4 of your plate at every meal. That way, you cut 1/4 of the calories without dropping under 1,200, of course. Oh, another thing that can help you is learn portions. Portions are a huge thing that are blown out of proportion. I made it funny. In today's eating society, in America's eating habits, whatever, is we think that a bag, like a fun-sized bag of Cheetos is 1 serving. A fun-sized bag of Cheetos is like 6 servings. And we just don't read the label. A fist is a cup. That's gonna be my little helpful hint for today. The thing is, use smaller plates, smaller silverware, etc. Like I said, replace the things that you don't allow yourself to eat with healthy things. Like my vice is sweets. I'm trying to replace most of my sweets with healthy options. Like last night, instead of eating a bowl of ice cream, I sliced up some bananas, drizzled it with a little bit of dark chocolate, because dark chocolate is good for you, in moderation, like everything, and some chopped pecans, I think, and cinnamon. Cinnamon is also a great weight loss tool because a little bit of cinnamon can help you stay full all day. It's ridiculous. I don't know how it works, but it does. Yeah, I would really just like to see this whole cosplaying community, pro-anorexia thing, I would like to see it go out the window. I myself, I would personally like to be a little more fit, a little more toned, and fit better in most of my costumes. However, I don't want to be a stick. I want to still look like a woman. I want to still look like a female when it's all over and done with. So on that note, you know what? Learn to work with what you have right now. If you want to change it, commit to it, because if you're going to cheat on it, it's not going to work. If you don't want to put in that commitment to change, to live a healthier lifestyle, don't complain about the size you are. Don't complain about fitting into things or something, because unless you're born with like genetic condition, nothing is unfixable. Just keep that in mind and stay healthy. Find someone to talk to. Like I said, find a buddy. Anything is possible. And if I can do it, you can do it, and I'm working on doing it. It's not going to be easy. So make good choices and don't put all of your emphasis on the scale, because the scale is just a number. I've seen women who weigh 160 pounds who are a size 2, and I have seen women who weigh 110 pounds that are a size 10. So the scale is just a number. Don't let that get you down. It's about how you feel. You'll have more energy, you'll be healthier, and studies show you will live longer. And you know what? If you feel good and you look good, you know what? Usually that's conducive to being happy. Maybe that might not be the only thing that makes you happy, but it should help a little bit. Alright, now I am really running short on time. I'm looking at my little recording thing and it says I've been recording for like 17 minutes. So I'm gonna go. Food for thought. Another funny, fun thing going on. Have a lovely day.